What's up guys, C2113 here, and after I brought my issues to the attention of Cat Phones, they immediately sent me this package. Let's see what's inside. Alright guys, so other than removing my information off the top with the shipment label here, I haven't opened this package at all. So we're going to be discovering what's in here together. Now when I read the label here, it says this originated from Bullet Group, and this is from, I guess, their office in Bohemia, New York. So we're going to see what's in here. Now before I get into this, I just want to say I had contacted the communications director of Cat Phones directly about this issue. And right around the time where I released that video, I only released that video not even 2 days after I received the package with the terrible replacement unit. So she assured me that she was going to contact the customer service department and, you know, see what they could do. But I just want to tell you that because, again, I think it's important for you to know that this was not something that happened on its own. But I do appreciate something being done. So let's just see what's in the box here. Again, I wasn't expecting this. I actually was still waiting for further news, so we'll see what's in here. Okay, well, we see a package that says Cat on it. And let's just remove this. It's a nice cat bag. And I feel a couple things in here. Oh, we got a hat, a cat branded hat. And before I get to the device that's in here, we got a pair of gloves. So these are Cat branded work gloves with a nice butylene rubber here. And what are these? What size is this? Do we get a size here? These are a large. Might be a little big for my hand. I'll take a look real quick. That's backwards. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's a little big. You know, I got smaller hands, so. All right. So that is nice. And there are a couple pens in here. And these are actually stylus pens. I don't know if you can see that. They have these stylus tips on them. And let's see here what exactly this is. Alright, this would appear to be an actually new phone. Yeah, that's actually just manufactured. I thought that was a scratch there for a second, guys. But now that's just some manufacturing dirt there. And you can tell because also, again, the air sensor is also covered. So this is a new device. We'll see if there's anything else in the box. Just the standard stuff. We've got the charger, the cable, and the warranty card. So, you know, this isn't going to be another video. You guys have seen me start up and set up these devices enough. That's not what I'm here for. Okay, so this video isn't going to be about me setting up the device. Or showing you any of that. You guys have seen enough of those videos. Again, if you haven't seen any of those, there's a playlist on my channel. If you go check out the playlist, there's an entire Cat S61 rugged smartphone playlist, and you'll be able to see all those videos. You know, what this is really about at the end of the day is addressing the fact that they did finally make it right, and they did send me, you know, a very nice package, including some really cool gloves, a hat, right, some pens. And they did this very quickly after I brought it to their attention. And, you know, the only thing I can say is that while I'm by no means a big YouTuber with tons of reach, when it comes to the S61, it seems like a lot of people have watched my videos. So I think I would be dishonest if I said that that has no influence on the response that I received. Nonetheless, of course, I do appreciate it. The thing that I have to worry about, though, is how many people out there, right, who are going to get an S61 or have an S61 and then suffer some sort of hardware failure that should be covered under warranty. And then when they go to send their phone in, they receive the same used phone that I received. Would they get the same treatment? Would they get the same follow through and corrective action? I don't know. I know that everyone that I've spoken with has said that this is not acceptable, that this is not okay, that this shouldn't happen. But it did. And it's not even just that I received a used damaged device. It was that I had so many issues continually throughout the ownership experience, right? I get, sometimes I was willing to write off, one problem, but then it took so long to get the phone back. And then within 2 weeks of having my new phone, I started noticing another issue with it. And then I said, oh, maybe it's just I got unlucky twice, right? But then I started reading the comments. And the comments are from people that seem to be having these issues. And I can't stress enough that that's where, it really breaks my heart, because I know a lot of these people go out there, like me, buy this device with their own money, but they don't have the ability to contact the company directly in the way that I did. They don't maybe don't have the audience, and again, I appreciate everything that Cat Phones has done. This is a great example of how to make something right with a customer. When you do something wrong, the worst thing you can do, of course, is, and I've seen this happen with so many other companies where something goes wrong, and I try to contact the company, they'll say, oh, well, you did something wrong, or you broke it, or you didn't do this right. And that was never the case, right? When I spoke directly to Cat Phones, almost always, it was okay, no problem, we'll take care of it. And so I want to stress that enough. But I think the bigger issue here is, number one, the build quality, right? Why is it that the phones keep breaking? But also, number two, more importantly, and I address this with the communications director as well, and I'll be sure to pass along more of this message as well, which is, if they're going to have a phone that has an excellent warranty, no questions asked, if something goes wrong with the device, we're going to make it right, they have to have a reliable service partner. But in the US, they don't have their own repair facility or phone service center. They contracted out to a company called Palco Telecom. And ultimately, from what I understand, Palco Telecom was the party that decided to send me that unit. This used piece of, phone that has damage on it, that has a completely scratched up and lifting screen protector. They made the final call to send this to me. It wasn't Cat Phones, from what I understand. And so this, again, comes down to the fact that customer support is everything. And I think me as a customer who was so excited about this product, and in many respects I still am, I was just disappointed because, again, as your core customer base, you can't alienate your core customer base with bad service. And I think even if Cat Phones themselves has always meant to do right by their customers, this service contractor obviously is having some issues. And I think this is and again, understand certain things where maybe they send out a faulty unit or something like that, but man, if you're a service contractor, you should never, ever, after 2 returns, you should never, ever send out a used, damaged phone and think that would be satisfactory. In that respect, I think it falls down to the service of the repair center. At the end of the day, yes, there are build quality issues. Yes, there are design issues. But at the core of it all, it's that if I can't even have, as a customer, the confidence to know that when my phone is sent in for repair, that I will get an as functional and non-damaged unit as I sent in, I'm not going to have any confidence in the device or the company, regardless of who's actually at fault. So Cat Phones, if you're listening, I love your product. I made so many videos about how much I love this device, because I really genuinely did. I enjoyed every minute of ownership, that I wasn't having problems, that I got to not just, show off the camera and everything to friends and family, but actually use it. Use the thermal camera in my day-to-day life, to find leaks in the house, to do automotive work, to work on my Lincoln. Every time that the air sensor was telling me, hey man, maybe you shouldn't be spraying all that brake cleaner in the garage without opening the door, all that stuff. I mean, it was genuinely functional. It wasn't just a toy or a gimmick like a lot of people claim that this phone is. For the right purpose, it's absolutely useful. So to me, I think, for customers, they've got to know that they can count on that warranty, because especially if you're working in a job where you need that device every day, a week is long enough to wait for a device. I had to wait 2 weeks my second time. I've had multiple people contact me saying they've waited 3+ weeks for this to get a warranty replacement. That's not acceptable. So I think that this speaks to the issue at hand. And I think if you are interested in the S61, I think you've just got to be very proactive. If you're going to own the phone, you've got to make sure that if anything goes wrong with your warranty, service, or your replacement, you got to contact them directly. A lot of these people that I've seen in the comments as well have told me about their issues, and I asked them, well, did you ever contact Cat's technical support? And they're like, well, no, I didn't. Or I emailed them and they never emailed me back. They do have a customer service number in almost every country. So, it's important that you contact that number as well, because there is always somebody within their operating hours, someone there to listen to you and talk to you. So that I do have to commend. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a like. If you've had your own experiences with the S61 or Cat Phones products and you want to leave it below, definitely leave it below. And if you want to see more, get subscribed. But I just want to say, Cat Phones, I love you. I just need you to do better. Not just for me, but for all the customers that are having issues. I think that's only fair. And if you are doing that, I commend you. Everybody makes mistakes. You just got to make it right.